One place. Katie is next, then Dr. Oz on Local 10.
Today, Katie comes clean
My name is Katie Couric, and I have a clutter problem.
and declutters her life.
No, you have no idea. This is so embarrassing. Look at all this stuff. This is the pièce de résistance.
What is this?
How you can live with less.
Tell me about this. How did you do that?
Solve your closet crisis.
I'll miss you.
And declutter your digital mess too.
That's 3 different places, 3 different devices, 1 document.
Plus, the big reveal of Katie's clutter transformation.
That looks amazing.
From Studio One in New York, it's Katie.
How are you today? Good? Everybody good? Well, you know, today has been a long time coming. I've tried resisting. I've tried denying. Now it is time to fess up. My name is Katie Couric, and I have a clutter problem. Thank you all so much for being so accepting. You know, it is something I've lived with for a long time, and to be honest, I've grown pretty attached to my clutter. I decided if I was going to come clean about my shameful piles of stuff, then I wasn't going to do it alone. Solidarity, right? So I asked you all to tweet photos of your cluttered rooms. Yaka73 tweeted this photo and writes, "Under this mess is a sewing machine table where I should be making quilts. Can anyone say embarrassing?" Yaka, I feel your pain. And the place where clutter goes to hide, FL Gal 44 tweeted this photo simply saying, "Closet mess." Yes, we know how you feel as well. Lastly, Pat at 911 tweeted this collage of photos writing, "Here's my storeroom/office. Can't even walk in that closet. Ugh." Well, believe it or not, I think I may have that office beat. I decided if I really wanted to come clean, I had to start with the very worst room in my house, my office, also known as the Red Room. It serves a lot of purposes, as you'll see, and it was clear that I was going to need some professional help. So I turned to expert organizer Jeffrey Phillip. He had no idea what he was in for. Okay, Jeffrey, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Ta-da!
There's a lot.
I know.
There's a lot.
You might think I should be on that show, Hoarders, right?
You're riding a very fine line
All
right
right,
now.
let me take you for a tour of my room. This is the Red Room, but not the Red Room in 50 Shades of Grey. This is a different Red Room of pain for me because it is a pigsty. Okay, this was a present, a birthday present from a friend of mine. I think I was thinking, don't tell her of regifting it.
Regifting is great.
Oh, here's some old birthday cards.
When was your birthday?
January 7th.
So when this stuff comes in, do you typically have any place that it goes?
Well, clearly,
There's no place that
it just gets dropped, right?
Okay, let's talk about your zones in this room. So, to me, your desk feels really small and scrunched. Do you actually do a lot of work at the desk, or is
I
it more...
use my computer. That's a fake drawer.
You have your old passport. Garage door opener.
Oh, this is good for us.
Keep calm and carry on. That's what we're going to do in the room. The other thing that I noticed is this is really tight. So when you get in here...
My daughter complains about it all the time.
You can't even...
Can you also teach me how to change the ink cartridge on my printer while we're at it? Oh, look, here are a couple of scarves that I was going to give people for Christmas. I have an electronics drawer, which I think makes me sound organized.
Oh, my God. Well, do you feel organized because you put them in plastic bags? You have a lot of old cameras.
No, I'm getting a headache just looking at all that stuff. Seriously.
What part of the past? It's very anxiety-provoking for a lot of people.
Oh, my God.
Oh, flashback to 1982. Does this hold significance for you, or is it just...
Oh, it's Ellie's. I'm very sentimental, Jeffrey.
Is that something that you've always been? Have you always been sentimental?
I'm very sentimental.
This is so hard to even get anywhere in here. I'm tripping over all this stuff right now. When's the last time that you went in this cabinet?
2009. Okay, that drawer. Oh, God. This is Jay holding Ellie.
That's sweet.
I know, you can understand because I lost my husband.
Yeah.
Why I'm so sentimental.
So we want to put these somewhere that they can actually really be safe, and so that you can still access them.
That's why I put them in the drawer.
I want to talk to you about these. I keep seeing these.
I know. Those are VHSs. Those are the 100 greatest movies of the 20th century. Oh, I haven't watched them all.
Like this one's never
But that's so cool, though. Charlie Chaplin, right?
But like Netflix, all these other ways of getting things that it's not going to take up space in your home.
These are coasters from Christmas. Those are nice sunglasses,
Yeah,
right?
are.
I have a goodie. My mom used to call it the goodie drawer. I have a goodie closet.
For gifts that you want to give away.
Yeah, to re-gift. Oh, hold on. Can you hold on 2 seconds? Hold on, Jeffrey. Stay right there.
Okay.
I'd love to keep these sunglasses, but really?
They gotta go.
Lest you think there's any corner that is not filled with junk, look at this.
You have a workout ball.
I have my ball here.
And you have
I've
more
got my
re-gifts
foam
right there,
thing.
too.
I have my massage table. I'm really sorry. You're going to transform my room into something that has some semblance of order.
Yes.
That'll make me feel much better when I walk into it. I'm ready. I'm up to the challenge.
You ready? All right.
Good luck.
Let's get started.
Poor sweet Jeffrey. Oh my God. We did not stage it. We didn't make it messier. And I know Jeffrey regrets the day he ever heard the 2 words red room. I know that he worked tirelessly to declutter my office space, and I can't wait to see what he's done. I'm going to view the decluttered room for the first time right along with all of you here and everyone at home at the end of our show. But before we get to that, I want to get to the root of my clutter problem, because I think a lot of people are like me. They do have issues. I'm joined by Dr. Robin Sazio, who's author of The Hoarder in You and therapist on A&E's Hoarders. So nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Robin. Okay, so why are some people just so... Will you raise your hand, first of all, in the audience? How many of you guys are as bad as I am? Well, so I'm not alone. Thank you. I feel so much better. But why are there so many people who do keep clutter around and can't seem to keep their lives sort of streamlined and clear of clutter?
I think there's a couple things. One is anxiety, fear of letting something go, and there's emotional attachments to stuff. And the fear is if you let it go, you might lose the memory, you'll never get it back. And so people put off the decluttering process because of this anxiety that they anticipate they're going to feel.
I know you have some tips for us later on, but we're going to take a couple things and really talk about it. Okay, so these are some of the things from my red room, and these are thank you notes that were written with the help of my friends after my husband died in 1998. Okay, so we wrote extra ones because people were so kind and caring and considerate towards me and the girls. And so we had these notes, and I have extra ones. It's my address when I worked at NBC, which was a while ago, on the envelopes. So obviously, these need to be thrown away.
Right. This was obviously somebody very significant in your life, and I think sometimes when people are holding on to stuff like this, there's a fear of letting go of some of those memories.
Right.
And, some people feel like if you give this stuff up, you're almost giving up that person.
Right.
And you're not. You're just giving up paper.
Okay. Then we have a lot of cameras that have never been developed from who knows when.
Right.
Okay.
You don't even know what's on them.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But then I feel bad that I didn't get them developed. So I keep them, so I say I'm going to get them developed, and then I never do.
Right. Procrastination is one of the biggest factors that we see with clutter and hoarding. You have a plan to do it, but you never execute it because there's always more important things to do. My guess is with this, too, is that you don't know what's on them, and your fear is there could be important pictures that represent memories. And if you throw these out, then the fear is you're throwing out the memory.
But I should get them developed.
If you hold on to them, you're just going to put them back in a drawer again. You're not likely going to develop them.
Okay, well, maybe I'm going to change my ways after this show.
Well, let's hope so.
All right, here are some great little cards, and I think the reason I hold on to these is it's so thoughtful. Someone gave these to me, and they have my initials on them, and I thought that was so nice. So I keep them around, and I never use them.
How old are these? Katie?
Probably 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are in 2013.
Well, you know what? Maybe someone in the audience has a first name. There's somebody with a K. I would like to, I don't know when your birthday is, but these are yours. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, and finally, we have these yoga tapes. These are from the 1980s. Obviously, I never use them because they're not
Still
even
in the
unwrapped.
package.
Okay, obviously, just get rid of them. Is there a place where old yoga tapes go to die?
That's a question I've never been asked before, but there's always goodwill, right? And this is the deal. This is not useful because it's taking up space for something that you're not even using.
Okay.
Okay?
Clutter has an impact on your relationships, right? And it can impact your sleeping because of all the kind of stimuli that's around you in your bedroom. You haven't seen my bedroom. Oh, my God. So it really does have an impact on your daily life, doesn't it?
Right. Physical clutter creates emotional clutter. When you walk in and you're tripping over stuff or you're trying to get ready to come to the studio in the morning, you're under your bed digging for that one shoe, that creates stress for you. And the whole idea here, and I'm sure this is what you're wanting to do, is to be able to walk into your home and not have that emotional clutter in your mind where you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have all this stuff to do. And of course you put it off because there's always better things to do. So by cleaning up your environment, you're going to feel much more clutter-free emotionally.
And so will my daughters, who always are after me and say, Mom, please clean up the dining room, which is another storage area. Anyway, all right, so I'm feeling better just sharing this with you. I've taken the first step, which is acknowledging I have the problem, right? And the next step is to break the cycle. Dr. Zazio will tell us all how to do that right after this.
Up next,
Don't fall for freebies.
Right.
And I think all of us are guilty of that.
what's at the core of Katie's clutter problem?
I take it from hotel bathrooms, too.
There's another word for that, but that's a different show.
That's next.
Soma's amazing vanishing back bras. Exclusive back smoothing technology makes bumps and lines vanish. Vanishing back full coverage, unlined and wire-free. Exclusively at Soma and Soma.com, your new bra destination.
None of us think bad things are going to happen to us. I'm here at my house on Thanksgiving Day, and I have a massive heart attack right in my driveway. An artery in your heart is called the widowmaker, and mine was 95% blocked. They took me to the hospital, and the doctor put me on a bare aspirin regimen.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
I'm a blue-collar worker. To me, bare aspirin is another tool. Go talk to your doctor. You're not indestructible anymore.
Go Olive Garden's 3-course Italian dinner, just $12.95. Choose one of 5 new entrees like penne di mare with shrimp, a soup or salad, and finish with dessert. 3 courses, just $12.95. Go Olive Garden.
I can replace it myself, but it's not cheap.
We'll get an Amscot cash advance.
Amscot. Just walk in with your checkbook and last pay stub and get up to $500 cash in minutes.
Amscot?
Problem solved.
Always use cash advances responsibly.
Now's the time to add some beauty to your yard. Get 5 annuals for just $5 at Lowe's today.
When you work days to pay for school at nights, there's not much left for emergencies. So I go to Amscot. I just take my checkbook and last pay stub and get up to $500 cash in minutes. Hey, I got places to go.
Amscot. Always use cash advances responsibly.
With psychologist Dr. Robin Zazio, and she's going to take us through the rules we all need to follow to keep the clutter away. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so glad you're here. One of the things we were talking about is the importance of putting things away then and there. Because what happens to me, I amass so many things, and then I have to spend an entire Saturday throwing away the magazines I was sure I was going to read eventually.
Right. And that's the key. Eventually I will do it, and you don't likely do it. So when you come home, if you put stuff away at that moment, then you're going to feel, as we talked about, so much more emotionally clutter-free, and it's going to give you time to do the things that you really want to do.
And I rarely say, gee, me, I wish I had that New Yorker magazine from 2007.
You won't even remember it.
Right, exactly. Okay, all right. There's other ways to break the cycle. One rule is one in, one out. What does that mean exactly?
When you bring something in, if you don't have a place for it, you need to take something out. If you're already at maximum capacity, which I think you are and probably will be once everything's done, then when you bring something in, take something out to replace it so that you're not just bringing in more stuff.
The next one is, if it's broken, it can't come in. This is for people who go to yard sales and they buy something and they're like, oh, I'm going to repair this and it's going to be a great lamp for my bedroom, and it just sits there forever collecting dust.
Right. There's always good intentions or a vision, but procrastination is one of the biggest factors that we see. And so don't bring something in that you don't have a place for or that you intend to fix, because again, with somebody like you who's got a busy schedule, you're not going to fix it.
The next is, don't fall for freebies.
Right.
And I think all of us are guilty of that, right? We think, oh my gosh, a free pen, a free toothbrush, a free little mini toothpaste. I mean, and of course we get swag bags going to some of these events, and some of the stuff is really nice, but I want to give it away and I don't need it. So,
well, first of all, you're not likely going to use that shampoo. You probably have your own brand of shampoo.
Actually, I do use the shampoo.
Oh, you do? Okay, you got me on that one.
I take it from hotel bathrooms, too. Do you guys do that? I mean, come on, it's nice shampoo.
There's another word for that, but that's a different show. But, you know, when you talk about pens, most of us have our own pen that we use as a certain style. So when you bring that pen, it's just going to go in a drawer with the pictures or with the other stuff that you're not going to get to. Leave it there. Leave it for the person that maybe would actually use it.
You say ignore your inner shopaholic. What do you mean by that?
You know, the good deal, I'll never find it again. Shopping to make yourself feel better. You know, all those what we call cognitive distortions are traps that cause us to buy. Clearance, buy one, get one free. It's not a good deal if you spend money on something, even if it's 79 cents, if you're actually not going to use it.
All right. Well, Dr. Robin Zazio, thank you so much for the tips. Really appreciate it. So, all right, up next, the purge continues, and this time it's personal. I'm talking shoes and dresses. I'm cleaning out my studio closet, and all for a good cause. We'll show you right after this.
Up next.
Sometimes I have too many things that I'm not using, so we've decided to get rid of some suits, blouses, skirts, pants, and shoes, 6.5, and put them to very good use.
That's next. Let's play Who's New in the Fridge?
Our mystery guest, Ensure Complete. Do you support bones?
I've got calcium and vitamin D.
Oh, immune system.
One word, antioxidants.
Heart health?
My omega-3s never skip a beat.
How about muscles?
I have protein and revigor to protect, preserve, and promote muscle health.
That's a winner. Ensure Complete.
The 4-in-1 nutrition of Ensure Complete. A simple choice to help you eat right.
Ensure Complete. Nutrition in charge.
Are you working at the wrong end of hair?
Introducing Clear Scalp and Hair Beauty Therapy. Like good soil is to a tree, so is a well-nourished scalp the right foundation for strong, beautiful hair. Clear feeds your scalp where 99% of hair's natural strength and beauty comes from. Take the Clear 7-Day Scalp and Hair Challenge today.
7 days later, Clear gives you strong, beautiful hair.
For your money back.
I moved here from Russia, and I gained weight because the portions were much larger, and I just felt like I needed to eat it all because it was so yummy. Weight Watchers Online worked for me because it lets me live my life. I can still go out with my friends. I could still enjoy my favorite foods and drinks. It's just a smarter way of eating. I lost 40 pounds. Wow, it's amazing. My most favorite part of my new body is my bottom.
Weight Watchers Online. The power of Weight Watchers completely online. Join for free today.
Small in size takes the prize. Checkers new flavor-loaded boxes with fish bites or chicken bites. Top off the box with seasoned fries. Your choice, fish or chicken, just $2. Checkers, feast on.
Been putting off going to the dentist? Now at Town Care Dental, you can smile and save on the services you need most. Save over $300 on crowns. Save over $280 on dentures. Or save over $100 on a new patient cleaning exam and x-rays. We also accept and file most insurance and offer payment options. For great savings on great smiles, call Town Care Dental at 1-866-SMILE-99 or visit towncaredental.com.
It's a breakthrough at the drive-thru. Checkers' new loaded potato skins. Seasoned like our famous fries. Covered with creamy cheese, cool ranch, and crispy bacon. Loaded up right, ready to roll. At the only place that's got them to go. Checkers.
Oh. Let's put that one aside. We'll let Katie do. One of the library books from her daughter's school. I think that might need to go back.
Oops. Yikes. Jeffrey and his crew hard at work in my red room. Meanwhile, did you know that we wear 20% of the clothes we own 80% of the time? The rest just hang there. So why not put what we're not wearing to good use? I thought I would do that with the help of my stylist, Cynthia Gardner. Take a look. Hi, everyone. I'm here with my stylist and friend, Cynthia Gardner, who really helps me look nice, or as nice as I can look, given what you have to work with every day on the show. But we're purging today, and we're giving it to Dress for Success. And so I'm really excited about it because I think it's a great organization. And we have a lot of nice outfits. Beautiful. We may have to tussle a little bit. Yep. Hand-me-ups.
They're hand-me-ups.
They're hand-me-ups, right,
That's
Cynthia?
right. Yep.
So let's take a look. That's a fancy designer.
So,
oh, I love this jacket.
Oh, no.
I love this. I love this.
No, it's time to go.
Okay. I can't wait to see some of these ladies in these pretty outfits. Wait, I like this too. I don't know. We're going to discuss this when the camera turns off. I'll miss you. Okay. Nice work, Cynthia. So, Angela Williams is the Vice President of Workforce Development for Dress for Success. Great to see you, Angela. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So tell me a little bit about, I know a lot about Dress for Success,
Yes, you
but
do.
folks at home and in our audience may not. Tell me a little bit about the organization.
Absolutely. Dress for Success is an international nonprofit organization that really helps to empower our women in our communities, and not just in our communities, but from a global perspective.
So basically, Angela, it's for women in need who are trying to re-enter the workforce, right?
Absolutely.
And the clothing is just part of it.
Yeah.
Really, you offer so many different kinds of services that help women.
Absolutely. So we provide services that not only help our women to get back to work, but also to help them to maintain employment. It's just all about women helping women, Katie.
It's so wonderful, and I imagine the need is even greater since the recession hit. And
Absolutely.
So many people found themselves not only out of work, but having a hard time finding a job.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's the uniqueness about Dress for Success now. Is, you know, you cannot differentiate who is a Dress for Success woman. I mean, she can easily look like me. Katie, she can look like you. She can look like any of the women in this audience.
Well, we invited 3 clients, as you know, from Dress for Success to come here and to receive the royal treatment, which is really nice, from my hair and makeup team, Dana and Josie, and get the first pick of my outfits, along with my stylist, Cynthia, who really helped as well. So I can't wait to see them all gussied up and ready to go for their job interviews. And you're going to see their Dress for Success looks. And here's some advice on the do's and don'ts for every job interview right after this.
Coming up later, take control of your digital clutter.
I love this idea.
High-tech solutions to streamline social media, pictures, and email.
They'll take all of your subscriptions, and they'll send you one email.
That's later.
Let's get naked. Okay, before you get naked, let's get real. Don't you want to get rid of that unwanted fat? Now you can freeze away stubborn fat with cool sculpting from Skin Center. No surgery, no downtime, FDA cleared. The fat is naturally eliminated with undeniable results in just one treatment. Call Skin Center today to schedule your free consultation, 954-903-0332, and learn how to save up to 20% on cool sculpting.
We go to great lengths to amaze your children. We figured great heights was assumed. And great smiles, well, they're pretty much guaranteed.
Playing American Airlines Arena Sunday, March 3rd. Tickets on sale at the box office and Ticketmaster.com.
It's a rule of nature. You don't decide when vegetables reach the peak of perfection. The vegetables do. At Green Giant, we pick vegetables only when they're perfect, then freeze them fast, so they're as nutritious as fresh.
Green Giant.
Ring, ring.
Progresso?
Yeah, I just finished a bowl of your light chicken pot pie soup, and it's so rich and creamy. Is it really 100 calories?
Let me put you on webcam. Lean roasted chicken and a creamy broth. I can still see you.
Progresso, you gotta taste this soup.
You love making a difference. That's what you do every day as an occupational therapy assistant. You help people of all ages with disabilities cope with their daily routines. Kaiser University can prepare you to work in schools, homes, and rehab centers, making a difference every day. Prepare for your new career now by calling Kaiser at 1-877-658-7332. 1-877-658-7332.
Stories we're working on for Local 10 News at 5. Crash course, a restaurant slammed into by a car. We're going to show you how they plan to be back in business as soon as tomorrow. Pain at the pump. Drivers really feeling the pinch when they go to fill up. But is it also causing a new crime trend? And Hollywood's big night, we're going to take a look back at the Oscar moments that still have everyone talking today. Some of the stories we're working on for you right now for the Local 10 News at 5.
With Angela Williams from Dress for Success, a great organization that gives women the tools they need to rejoin the workforce, including finding the right thing to wear to the all-important job interview. And Angela, before we brought 3 clients in from Dress for Success. We've had them work with Josie and Dana, my incredible makeup and hair team, as well as Cynthia Gardner, who you see right there, who's my stylist, who has beautiful taste. Anyway, they've come in to pick some outfits they're going to show us today and the transformation they've undergone. But before we get to them, what advice would you give for people who want to donate things to Dress for Success?
The clothes really have to be ready to go directly into our boutiques. They need to be clean.
Gently worn,
and
right?
Definitely gently warm, absolutely in good shape.
And all professional clothes.
Absolutely. I mean, you can keep the prom dresses. That is just not going to...
Not going to cut it for
not
you
gonna
guys.
Cut it, yes,
all right,
exactly.
well, let's get ready to bring out our first client. This is Karen Blake before. Let's show Karen Blake before. And Karen, come on out. Let's see you dress for success. Look at you. Show our audience. Wow, you look amazing. You look so good. And can I say I recognize that suit? As well as the underpinning. And you look amazing in it. Now, I know you've got your bachelor's degree in public health. Are you looking to interview for a position in that field?
I am excited to look for a position as a health educator to focus more in the health field and to bring knowledge and awareness and prevention.
All right, and what advice do you have for Karen and other clients in terms of preparing for an interview? Because that preparation is key, isn't it,
Definitely,
Angela?
absolutely. So the night before, all I can say is prepare, prepare, prepare. Make sure you've done your due diligence. Make sure that you have thoroughly done your research on your organization. Make sure you went and found out exactly how long it's going to take you to get to your interview position. And
yeah, you don't want to be late.
Yeah,
that's
you do not want to be late at all. Make sure you have enough resumes. Do not come to an interview without enough resumes.
I also think it's good to come with questions that you might want to ask. You don't have to think about them on the spot.
Absolutely.
Right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, well, you look fantastic. I think you're going to knock them dead in that suit. Have a seat because we have our second client. You look wonderful. Liliana Putra this is a picture of Liliana when she arrived this morning, looking very hip if you're going out to the country for the weekend, but not necessarily appropriately dressed for a job interview, right? Come on out.
This girl is on fire.
Outstanding, outstanding.
You look great. It's so funny for me to see my clothes on someone else. And and have them look so much better on other people. All right, so Liliana, I know that you started to take some college courses, and I know that you were encouraged by the folks at Dress for Success to do that. Why did you decide to go back to school?
Just to fulfill my dreams, personal ambitions, to be a great example for my two children who are in a middle school. And I do believe when you have a degree, you have many more doors open for you.
And what are you studying, Liliana?
I'm studying business media, personal communication, and I tell you, this field is amazing. I love it.
Really? Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
With that. Have a seat.
Thank
and
you.
finally, we have our last client, Mihi Kim. Here's Mihi before, when she came in this morning. And Mihi, come on out. Now, Minnie, you look great. I have to say, and Cynthia and Dana and Josie did a beautiful job making you guys look fantastic. I know that you came here to the U.S. from Korea just 10 months ago. So what are you hoping to do professionally, Minhee?
Actually, I graduated school with a bachelor's degrees in sociology. So I'd like to work in nonprofit area to help people and make society better.
Well, Minhee, have a seat next to your other colleagues from Dress for Success. I would love to know how you all do. First of all, you do look wonderful. And best of luck as you pursue your dreams. And please keep us posted. We'd love to do a follow-up and let people know what you're doing. And because I'm convinced you're all going to get a job, especially looking as fine as you do. And Angela, thank you so much for all the advice. Really appreciate it. And it's great to shine a spotlight on this great organization. And you can go to katiecouric.com to find out how to donate for Dress for Success and some other worthy organizations that will put your well-cared-for clothing and even some household items to very good use. When we come back, is your digital life a cluttered mess? We have some solutions for you on that as well, right after this.
Still to come, the best clutter cures for your space.
We've got some tips that I think are really invaluable. Tell me about this. How did you do that?
That's coming up.
Don't mind me. Just had to heat it up.
Zatarain's frozen entrees. You can't hide the flavor of New Orleans. Jazz it up with Zatarain's.
To maintain your feminine health, it's important that yeast and bacteria stay in balance. Refresh Pro B balances yeast and bacteria. Clinically tested. Refresh Pro B.
A Katie exclusive. What made you feel you were a girl? Children who feel they were born in the wrong body.
There was never a doubt I am a girl.
Do you ever wonder if you could change your mind?
No, never again.
Transgender youth on the next all-new Katie.
Before COPD, I took my son fishing every year. We had a great spot. Not easy to find, but worth it. But with COPD making it hard to breathe, I thought those days might be over. So my doctor prescribed Symbicort. It helps significantly improve my lung function starting within 5 minutes. Symbicort doesn't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms. With Symbicort, today I'm breathing better, and that means fish on. Symbicort is for COPD, including chronic bronchitis and emphysema. It should not be taken more than twice a day. Symbicort may increase your risk of lung infections, osteoporosis, and some eye problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. With COPD, I thought I'd miss our family tradition. Now Symbicort significantly improves my lung function starting within 5 minutes, and that makes a difference in my breathing. Today, we're ready for whatever swims our way. Ask your doctor about Symbicort. I got my first prescription free. Call or click to learn more.
If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
How much can Steiger Isco and Green get you? After an accident?
Don't sign anything until you call Steiger Isco and Green.
The insurance company tried to get Margot to settle quick.
She said, hold on, wait a second. Before I sign anything, I'm calling Steiger Isco and Green.
Margot did call us.
And we got her $361,000.
$361,000? That's serious money.
Injured in a car accident?
Be smart. Call us today.
How much can Steiger Isco and Green get you?
1-800-561-1111. Non-lawyer spokespersons.
Here's to dinner for 8 in a size 8.
Here's to Max, not being the only one to get whistled at. Here's to girls' night out in that little black dress.
Introducing Jenny Craig's flexible new weight loss choice. My Days. Beat 5 days with Jenny and 2 days of your own healthy choices. Right now, join Jenny for free. And for as little as $15 a day, get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. Here's to picking up the phone now and calling 1-800-JENNY-20.
anxious at the moment that we're not going to finish on time. So we're really pushing hard to make sure that we get this done for Katie.
All right. As you can see, that was my red room in progress, my home office. I cannot wait to see the big reveal. Today we're telling you how to declutter your life. Not all clutter takes up space on your desk, floor, or on the shelf. Your emails, social media, and photos all make up your digital clutter. A lot of us are overrun with it, and it can cause a ton of stress and anxiety. So my colleague, Brittany Jones-Cooper, who's been working with me for several years now and has helped me get my digital house in order, is here to offer some solutions. Hi, Brittany. Nice to see you. So, Brittany also helped with my red room of pain, so you may see her make an appearance later on. That was quite a job, wasn't it?
A lot of work.
Meanwhile, do you have digital clutter yourself? And is this a common problem?
It is. You know, I think in my life, I'm pretty organized, but there's so much technology and social networks, it's hard to keep it organized. So I found a few tips that work for me, so hopefully they'll work for you too.
Okay, well, you know how I love me my social media, and Brittany's gotten me to really get into social media in a big way. So, but it can be a little overwhelming with all the different sites and with Twitter and Facebook and yada, yada, yada. So what do you have to advise me on this front?
Well, you always say that you have FOMO. That's fear of missing out. And she totally does. And so
it's terrible.
She's on almost every social network, and it's hard to keep them all in line. So if you're like Katie, there's a really great app called Hootsuite. And what it does
What's it called?
Hootsuite, like an owl.
Oh, Hootsuite.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what it does is it takes all of your social networks, the news feeds and the timelines, and brings it into one really easy to use app. So if you look up there, there's your Twitter account as you're used to seeing it. These are your tweets that you've sent. Here are the people that you're following. And then you slide it over. Very cool. And these are people mentioning you on Facebook. I checked. It's all nice stuff.
Okay, good. Thank you. Because we don't always get all nice stuff, right?
But let's say that you just want to jump over to Facebook. You don't have to leave the app. You just click this home screen in the top, click Facebook, and you're straight to your Facebook page now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there's a ton of different other social networks that work with Hootsuite. So it's really fun and keeps it all in one place.
Okay, and then you don't feel like you're sort of all over the map when you're looking at your computer screen and having to go check all these different sites. It's really just...
Instead of 7 different apps or tabs, it's just one.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's not... And Hootsuite must be a play of Toot Sweet from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I mean, sure.
Okay. Brittany's like, what? Okay, now we're going to go to photos. Okay, if you're like me, you have so many photos in your iPhone or on your computer, and it's like that ad. The people are trapped inside the computer in your iPhone. So I love this idea because now I'm going to get some photos developed.
Exactly. So we have all these amazing pictures on our phone, but they stay there forever. And so I discovered this amazing app called Postal Pics. It's a mouthful. And it's really great because it enables you to print your photos straight from your iPhone, Android, or iPad. And it's super easy to use. You just click Start, Print, and then you collect the size you want. So 4x6, 5x7.
And it's pretty reasonable, 21 cents a pics per 4x6, which is usually the common size people get.
But also Instagram is really popular, and you have all those Instagram photos on your phone as well. Well, they print in square dimensions, so you can print your Instagram photos as well. So I'm going to click 4x6. I took some office pics of some cluttered desks. I'm sure they're glad I'm putting them on TV.
People on the show taking pictures next to posters of me. What a suck up. Right.
Prepping for printing, add to your cart, and then you tap to check out.
Wow.
Yeah, you put in your payment information, and then they send the photos to your home within a few days.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then you have to delete them from your phone, though.
Okay, right. Because they take up a lot of space, and and it's not good to have so many photographs in there.
Photos take up a lot of memory on your phone, so if you can get them off, you can make room for other stuff.
Okay, great. All right, now let's move on to emails, which is a real problem for me, as you know, Brittany.
Oh man, so many emails. But you're not alone. I mean, we all function on email all day now, and it's hard when you have so many junk mail messages to decipher what's important.
Except young people now don't really use email. They really use text. My daughter will say, I didn't get the email, Mom, because I'm on text.
Wait till they get jobs.
Okay, and then they'll have to use
and then
email.
They'll use email. But it's hard to decipher what's important from what's just junk mail. So there's a really great site that a friend actually told me about called unroll.me. And what it does is one of two things. You put in your email address, and the first thing it will do is unsubscribe you, cold turkey, from everything that you're subscribed to, which is great. The other option is that they'll do a daily roll-up. So they'll take all of your subscriptions, and they'll send you one email with them all listed inside. So here's a look at my daily roll-up. So, you know, I probably booked a flight and YouTube. Those little annoying messages they send you every day are now in one place. So you can look if you want, or else you can just focus on the important emails you have in your inbox.
Okay, so you can have them in one email, all listed, or you can get rid of them
Or you just
totally.
get rid of them right away. But it's hard, you know, sometimes you want to see a coupon or a deal, so you don't want to get rid of, you just want it in a different place. So
Right.
It's kind of like a filter.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And then finally, Brittany, there's Couric. And you have some good ideas for what you can do in this department, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
this sounds a little challenging technologically for me, though.
I feel like this might be where I lose you, but stick with me.
Okay, I'm focusing. I'm trying.
Because it's really great. Cloud computing is really popular these days. I don't know if you guys have heard of like iCloud or SkyDrive. And essentially, all these are places online where you can store information and then you can access it from wherever you are.
Right.
So I know personally, I'll be working on a document at work and I'll save it on my desktop or I'll email it to myself and I might lose it. And this really prevents that from happening. So one app that I use regularly is the Google Drive. And if we take a look at my Google Drive, you can just see all these documents that I've worked on. I always keep my resume in there because you never know when you're going to need it. And you can
What do you mean?
I mean, you just never know. You just never know. And if you look at this one, digital tips, I actually started that. I was working on this segment today.
Right.
I started it last night on my work computer. On the cab ride home, I pulled out my iPad and I wanted to add a few notes to the document. And then I got home and I wanted to finish it up. So on my personal laptop, I pulled it up. So that's 3 different places, 3 different devices, 1 document.
That's fantastic.
And it saves it all, and it's easy, and it doesn't take up any space on your hard drive.
So if I'm writing a memo or I'm working on a speech or something like that, I can just work on it wherever I go. Because right now it's a big pain to do that.
Yeah, and if you're working on a script with a producer, you guys can get in the same document from different places and write together. You can see their updates live.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, Brittany, thank you so much for coming. You did a great job. And will you come over to my apartment and get this all set up? So when we come back, very exciting. It's almost time for the big reveal. But first, expert organizer Jeffrey Phillip is going to share his tricks of the trade that you can use in your house. That's right after this.
Where's the disclaimer? Pardon? No way AmScott gives away money orders for free. Where is it? AmScott's money orders are free. No limit, no charge, no problem. As many as I want. Unlimited. Unbelievable. We get that a lot.
AmScott, you're okay with us.
Living in South Florida is beautiful, so don't let pain, swelling, leg discomfort, varicose, and spider veins keep you from showing your legs. Get rid of them now. Regency Vein Center of Miami can make your legs beautiful again in a painless procedure that takes only minutes. You can get rid of those unsightly veins and start living again. Don't wait. Do something about it now. Call Regency Vein Center of Miami, 305-273-5511.
I'm Joel Matlin, president of Alarm Force. Have you ever noticed how some companies offer great deals for the new customers and at the same time completely ignore their loyal longtime ones? At Alarm Force, we appreciate every single one of the 150,000 people we protect. And because of that, we haven't raised our monitoring rates in 15 years. Call now.
Call 1-800-267-2001. Alarm Force.
Florida's best choice for home security.
Huh. It says here that Cheerios helps lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet.
That's true. But you still have to go to the gym.
The one and only Cheerios.
Hey, Simba, it's time. This is Simba. I rescued him from an animal shelter last year, and I'm so lucky to have him. It's time to start training for the 23rd annual Walk for the Animals. Check out the new shoes I got for you. I'm sure they're going to shave minutes off your time from last year. The walk is on March 2nd, so that leaves us a little while to get ready.
Bring your pet to the Service America booth at the walk for a picture with the Humane Society mascot. Service America will donate $10 to the Humane Society with any home service plan purchased this month.
No dental insurance? Call now. Worried about high fees? Call now. Gentle Dental offers a discount program to make quality dentistry affordable for everyone. It's not dental insurance, it's better. No claim forms, no reimbursements, no referrals, and no one can be turned down. Save up to 65% off at our 22 convenient locations. All this for a low annual fee that's less than most insurance plans. Call now and save with the VIP discount program. 855-VIP Gentle. Gentle Dental. All dentistry, one place.
Why pay for money orders?
They're free at Amscott, as many as I want.
No limit, no charge, no problem.
Day or night.
365 days a year.
Nobody does free like Amscott.
Amscott, you're okay with us.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're showing you how to declutter your life. At the beginning of the show, I came clean about my serious clutter issues, and expert organizer Jeffrey Phillip committed to helping me clean up my act. Nice to see you, Jeffrey.
Nice to see you, too.
All right, so, yeah, we need to honestly...
Thank you, thank you.
All right, it did take a village to clean up my red room.
Yes, it did.
Let's take a look at how it all came together.
So we're in Katie's office, and we only have several hours to take care of decluttering what took decades to get to this. So we're going to bring in the team, and we're going to get started. It's go time. Start by breaking your room down into zones, so that way it's not as overwhelming. We're just going to edit, edit, edit. Really good. We have film that expired in June of 2000. When you're storing important photos and documents, use storage bins that have acid-free paper.
Katie loves these days. She has like 8 pairs of these around the house.
When I walk into the room, all I see are the cables here. So we put them in a box, then fed the cords through the basket, and now they're all easily contained and safely in a flame-retardant box.
There's more here. Like, I wasn't joking.
It is time to get rid of these VHSs. With the photos, we wanted to move them to change the focal point of the room and also unify the photos that she had with similar color. More VHSs, so many. A plain old shoe bag organizes all her electronics with 0 square footage. We got a piece of glass cut for the top that we placed down, so it actually allowed us to put some keepsakes underneath the glass. That way it opens up the workspace and removes some of the clutter. I know that Katie really loves books, and this is one of her favorite titles that actually camouflages as an iPhone dock. Sometimes people need a little incentive to keep things organized, so we put a little pop of color down on the drawer, and we've used a clear drawer organizer so that you can see it and keep it nice and neat. Katie will love it. Just like everybody else in America, Katie was overwhelmed by mail, so we gave her a place for her work mail and her personal mail. Leave the box tops off so that there's no excuse not to put the mail in them. Think about multifunctional furniture like these ottomans because they're great for seating and for storage. Finishing touches. Katie, I can't wait for you to see your new home office.
Wow. I cannot wait either. The problem is I hope I'm going to be able to find everything. You may have to come over and point out where everything is located now.
I'm more than happy to.
So we've got some tips that I think are really invaluable for everybody, not just people who are lucky enough, Jeffrey, to work with you. But one thing is keep it clear. And this is sort of what you did. I had so many, I had no idea what they were for. In my electronics drawer, I mean, give me a break. And so you put them all in these little pockets, and you probably got rid of a lot of them, too.
We did. We got rid of a lot because you had a lot of old chargers from cell phones that you no longer had and things like that. So we properly disposed of those. And then this, the best part about it is that it's clear. So now everything has a home and can be easily identified. So you know exactly where to put it back and you know exactly where to take it.
And to have it hanging up is so much easier than have it jumbled in a drawer so you can't really even find something when you need it.
Because wires always land up in a jumbled mess in a drawer.
Okay, now you say don't micro-organize. What do you mean by that?
So when you look at something like family photos or just photos in general, we all have them the same way that you had them in your drawers and piled up in places. And it often becomes very overwhelming to sit there and say, I don't know where to start. And if you look at it on a micro level, it gets very difficult. But if you think in more broad terms on a macro level, things like family photos, friend photos, work photos.
So that's how you have these. These are my family photos, by the way. That's Ellie and Carrie, aren't they cute? And then we have work photos. This is that's Tony Bennett. I know, name dropper, right? But hey, it was kind of cool. And who's Tony with? Oh, his beautiful wife, Susan. And then we have friends photos that are over here as well. So it's good to kind of keep them in categories categories. And when you get them developed, if you're not going to put them in a frame, put them in the box right away.
Put them in the box right away. Just make it happen right away.
Okay, you have a memorabilia box here. Tell me what that is for.
So I had grand visions of doing scrapbooking at one point in my life, but I never ever got to it. So I started doing this, and this is basically a way of keeping a scrapbook in a box. What you can do is you can slip it in, and we even put a slot on the front to make it easier to put it in there. And then once it's full, you go through it and you declutter at that point. So
I see.
Then it makes it easier to purge because you keep what's really special and you get rid of the other things.
So if you have like concert tickets for a great concert you loved, or for me, you know, I like to keep press passes because they're kind of historic, you can just slide them in there and go through them and probably, as you said, get rid of some eventually, but it's a nice place where they're not just all over the place.
Not all over the place, and you don't have to worry about scrapbooking.
Okay.
Because you're too busy.
Yeah, scrapbooking, oh, please. I have empty scrapbooks everywhere, too.
We found some of those.
All right, tell me about this. This is such a cool idea. So, I Love to Kill a Mockingbird, obviously, by Harper Lee. How did you do that?
So this was just disguising something that is a necessity as something that's unique and decorative. And we found this. This is by Rich Neely Designs, where they just take an old book and they turn it into an iPhone charger.
That's fantastic. So
you can
charge it, and it looks nice. It doesn't look like a bunch of wires all over the place.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Well, guess what? You can check out more of Jeffrey's tips. I can't read distance with my glasses. For every room at the house, just go to katiecouric.com. And meanwhile, stay with us because our big reveal, my red room cleaned up and organized, is just moments away. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a shocker.
I can't wait.
CVS Pharmacy, the official health and wellness partner of Katie, is making healthcare easier with Minute Clinic, the walk-in medical clinic inside select stores. Open every day. No appointment needed.
I'm Tom.
I'm Sue.
I'm Carol. And this is my CVS pharmacist.
I found out I had cancer.
Diabetes.
I had a heart attack.
So I needed help with my medications.
Because mixing them
can be dangerous.
Not with Maria around.
Not with Pete.
Not with Nakia.
Alerting you to potential drug interactions and accepting all Medicare prescription drug plans.
I'm Sue, and I bring all my prescriptions to my CVS.
Now's the time to add some beauty to your yard. Get 5 annuals for just $5 at Lowe's today.
Please walk the line, Stanley, in an orderly fashion.
I need a deposit slip.
Deposit slips are located at the entrance of the bank.
It's time to bank human again. That's why at TD Bank, we're open longer than any other bank, and you'll never see a rope line. TD Bank, America's most convenient bank.
Are you seeing this, bruh?
Yeah.
Health food shows, man?
Oh, man.
Come on.
Jennifer and I are eating better, so we use Uverse to record some healthier food shows.
Oh, man.
It's not bad. You'll see when you come over tonight.
Discover something new. Call to get Uverse TV for $19 for 24 months when you order a qualified triple play bundle. Now get the same great price for 2 years. And now 2 times the internet speed. Plus get a total home DVR included for life.
So many choices with these recipes.
Hey, where can I get pear squash?
Let's use our AT&T high-speed internet to quickly find out.
Call to get Uverse TV for $19 for 24 months when you order a qualified triple play bundle. Now get the same great price for 2 years. And now 2 times the internet speed. Plus, get a total home DVR included for life.
That was good. Where'd you learn to cook like that?
Uverse.
Everything you need to broaden your palate. AT&T.
Unexpected legal problems?
My business is growing. Now I need to protect it.
For answers about small business law, find the Arthur Firm at miamilaw.tv.
Find attorneys. Get answers. Only at miamilaw.tv.
Closed captioning for Katie is provided by...
Ordinary lotions aren't made to treat eczema, so it can feel like you're using nothing at all. But Neosporin Eczema Essentials is different. Its multi-action formula restores visibly healthier skin in 3 days. Neosporin Eczema Essentials.
Attention! Skechers Shape-Up shoes may have caused falls and injuries. If you've been injured while wearing or after wearing these shoes, call the Cochran firm at 1-800-LAW-HELP.
A swing like Pure Silk, that's hard. Legs like Pure Silk, that's easy. Pure Silk Shave Cream.
Looks like, feels like, legs like Pure Silk.
Today is all about helping you declutter your life. I'm back with design and organizing expert Jeffrey Phillip. Okay, Jeffrey, I'm ready to see the finished product.
So let's start with zone 1, which was the desk area. And so here, you can see a couple of the things that we focused on.
I like that it has a little thing that is on top of a razor on my desk. Why that's there, I have no idea. See that little disposable razor thing?
There was a razor that we found, too.
Yeah, okay.
So, but on the desk, we focused on the cords. We also focused on the fact that your desk looks really small and there's not enough space for you to work.
Right.
And then also all the area on the windowsill that's currently just getting photos and some binders. We wanted to pay attention to that as well.
Okay.
So let's take a look at the after.
Wow.
And so in the after, big change, right?
Yeah, that looks so much better. All right,
Okay.
Let's look at another zone.
So zone 2, your chest of drawers that had just a lot of photos on it and the photo gallery above it. So we wanted to really lighten that space a little bit because there was so much there. And it's also right where you walk in, so it's a natural place to put stuff.
Right.
Which is what was kind of happening with the books and stuff.
Right.
So let's take a look at the after. And then you're like, where did it go? Where did it go?
Yeah. That looks amazing.
Thank you.
Okay,
so
and
next
then we
we're
have
actually
another
going to look
zone.
at where that print was. So there you see it in the before.
Right.
So above your sofa, you had a lot of open space there. So you've kind of consolidated all these photos to above that chest of drawers, but you had more open wall space here. And then also you had a lot of open floor space with no storage, and there was nothing being used there.
Right.
So let's take a look at the after.
Wow. And thank you. I noticed you took the Emmy that was on my toilet, on the back of my toilet, and you put it on my bookshelf.
Yes.
Which was nice. I just thought that's funny. You know, you have a powder room. People go use your bathroom, and you see an Emmy on the toilet. It's kind of cool.
I thought it was funny the first time I walked in.
Okay.
But I was like, I feel like it needs a proper home.
Okay. All right. Well, that looks amazing.
So you want to see the whole thing?
Yes, please.
All right, let's take a look at the whole thing.
That's before, clearly. Oh, that's my exercise ball. I hope that's somewhere.
And here's the after. And so we gave you, there's where your box will live. Your mail.
That looks so great. You did an amazing job. Next time, would you like to come into my bedroom? And
of course.
Oh, that sounded bad. Would you like to come and declutter my bedroom, Jeffrey?
Would love to.
Okay,
Give me a call.
Thank you so much. And we want to see how you can turn your cluttered mess into a success using the tips that you learned on our show today. If you go to katiecouric.com to send us your before and after photos, you can find out how you could win a $100 gift card to the Container Store, which I think is really cool. So please send in your messy rooms and show us how you made them better. Thanks to all my guests today, and of course, Jeffrey, thanks to you as well. And thanks to everybody at home and here in the studio audience. Hope you learned something new, and hope you put it in practice in your own home. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Work your look with looks that work. Now at VisionWorks, buy one pair of glasses, get one free. Any frames, any lenses. Or get a single Vision pair for $49.95. VisionWorks.
There are over 358 million trillion gallons of water on Earth. But not all water is created equal. Only 1/1000th of 1% is filtered naturally beneath the Earth, with a distinct balance of minerals, and emerges crisp and refreshing enough to be called Zephyr Hills. Zephyr Hills 100% natural spring water, born better.
The Chevy Malibu offers an EPA-estimated 34 mpg highway.
Amazing.
See the grill? Mm-hmm. Let me show you how it works. It opens and closes like this to help you conserve fuel.
Is that an SOS signal?
No, that's the Aero Grill shutters demonstration. We do it all the time.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer. Now get this great sign and drive lease on a Chevy Malibu LS. Hurry, offer ends February 28th.
Work your look with looks that work. Now at VisionWorks, buy one pair of glasses, get one free. Any frames, any lenses. Or get a single vision pair for $49.95. VisionWorks.
Dr. Oz is coming up next, right here on Local 10.